Well, hello everyone. This is Jim Lawyer here with V-Cycling News, and tonight's live coverage is the Colorado Thursdays Northern Colorado Crit Race. Going to be a great race tonight. It's a crit race in Loveland. It's 18 laps around a 1.1 mile flat loop on asphalt, and it's very, very smooth and fast. So we should have a great race tonight. Looks like we've got a great field out there tonight. And sit back and enjoy the race. 2 minutes to go for the start of tonight's Colorado Thursdays Northern Colorado Crit Race. Got a great field, and we appreciate you watching live on V-Cycling News. Be sure to go out there on social media and like, subscribe, follow, and ring the bell for us. We would really appreciate that, and hopefully you will enjoy all the great race coverage and event coverage that we provide on V-Cycling News. About a minute 40 to go. A minute to go to the start. Again, you're watching live coverage of the Colorado Thursdays series, the NOCO Crit Race, Northern Colorado Crit Race, out of Loveland, Colorado. 30 seconds to go before the start. 20 seconds. All the racers are ready at the line, and they are off. Looks like Jay Decca jumping out in front right now. Got D. Bodke up there with him, A. Rattay, B. Kellison, Z. Sternovsky. Watching live coverage of tonight's Colorado Thursday series, the Northern Colorado Crit Race. D. Bodke is up front right now with J. Deck in a close second. A. Rate now overtaking and doing a little flyer out front. Going to be a fast-paced race tonight on this fast, flat course. Again, we have 18 laps tonight of this 1.1 mile course. And speeds will be up there. A-Rate pulling out about a 40-yard lead right now over second, third, and fourth. Take a look at our drone cam of our leader. A-Rate, Canadian rider, leading the pack right now. Second, third, and fourth are kind of trying to get organized and chase him down. Let's go ahead and take a look at our field right now. Up front we have A-Rate in second, D. Bodke, close third, J. Deca, B. Callison coming up and taking over second right now. Going to be a lot of changing right there. Let's go back to our fifth place rider, Z. Sternovsky. Got a lot of bots out there right now also, so it's going to be a little bit hard for me to get the order correct. And A. Regal, who got a late start tonight, but she's out there racing. Great job. Back up front with A-Rate. 40-yard lead over second, third, and fourth. Great racing tonight on live coverage of the Colorado Thursday Series. Take a look at our live rider display. Have April out there tonight. Get her video feed up here in a second. We should have it shortly. I hope. Well, technology is not our friend tonight. Let's go back up front to our main feed with A-Rate. Sorry about that. A little over a tenth of a mile lead now over second, third, and fourth. So our field is first place A-Rate, second B. Kellison, third D. Bodke, fourth J. Deca, fifth Z. Sternovsky, sixth will be C. Prinsloo. And seventh, I believe, is April Regal, the only woman in the field tonight. Again, you're watching live coverage here of the Colorado Thursday Series, live on V-Cycling News. Let's go back and have a look at second and third right now. Got J. Deca, B. Kellison, and D. Bodke running together real tight, taking turns pulling, trying to reel in our first place leader, RGT. B. Kellison in the red zone, J. Deca following, and so is D. Bodke. A little over 3¼ miles done for these three. Chasing down our first place, RGT. They're now down to about 160 yards behind, trying to pull him in. Let's go back up front with RGT. Doing a great job tonight, racing hard. Keeping it steady right around 300 watts out. Nice cadence of 83, mid-80s. Heart rate up in zone 1, 160. Doing a great job. Again, let's go back and look at second, third, and fourth. J. Deca, B. Kellison, and D. Bodke working together to reel in that first place leader, RGT. Doing a great job. Chasing him down, staying together, working together as a team. It's the only way to catch a fast rider out front is to join together and work together to go faster. Back up front. Almost 4 miles complete already. 15 to go for our first place, RGT. Screaming at 27 miles an hour on this flat, fast course. Again, you're watching live coverage on V Cycling News of the Colorado Thursday Series. Tonight's Northern Colorado Crit Race. 18 laps of this 1.1 mile fast flat loop. Back to our second, third, fourth again. Still working as a team together to reel RGT in. Hovering right around 130 yards back still. Got about 4 laps complete. RGT is already passing lap traffic. And again, we've got probably 10 bots out on the course tonight. Pacer bots. RGT doing a great job, upwards of 400 watts right now. Pushing hard, great cadence, 90. Heart rate up there in the 160s. Let's go back and take a look at second, third, and fourth now. Looks like second and third have pulled away from our fourth place rider. So B. Kellison and J. Deca are second and third right now. Reeling in our first place rider. They're about 20 yards behind him right now. Amazing. D. Bodke in fourth, about 170 yards back. J. Deca and B. Kellison are pulling up hard. Got to catch the first place leader. Let's watch. About 20 yards behind him. And you can see them in the background there coming up on our leader, RGT. A little over 5 miles complete for our leader. 14 to go. Again, in lap traffic right now. Hope it doesn't cause him any problems. And J. Deca right on his wheel now. Battling it out for first place. A-Rotate, J-Deca, and B. Kellison. Great effort catching our first place leader by those two. Worked together, bridged the gap, and caught him. At one point, quarter mile back. Great racing, working together as teammates, even though they're in competition. Got a great race going on tonight. First, second, third, all together right now. A-Rotate in first, J-Deca second, B. Kellison in third, D. Bodke in fourth, Z. Stranovsky in fifth, C. Prinsloo in sixth, I believe, and April Regal in seventh. Great racing. Watching live coverage on V Cycling News of Colorado Thursdays NOCO Crit Race, Northern Colorado, right outside of Loveland. On this 1.1 mile loop, 18 laps, flat and fast. And this race is being run on the RGT cycling platform. A great virtual cycling platform. You too can come out and race with these people and many others for free. All you got to do is go to rgtcycling.com, sign up for free, download the app, Windows, Mac, Android, iPhone, Apple TV. Log in, go to the events tab, and look at all the great events. You can look up this one under Colorado Thursdays, and you'll see all the upcoming races that are going to happen for this series every Thursday night. Kind of settled down the pace right now up front. We're hovering right around 300 watts right now. Oh, A-Rotate jumping out again, taking a flyer. 500, 600 watts right now, pushing hard. Trying to pull away again. Out 40 yards right now. Let's take a look at second, third, and see how they're responding. Back there working together. About 70 yards back right now. B. Kellison taking the lead right now. Gonna pull J-Deca. And then J-Deca will come up and pull a little bit. Doing a great job working together. Let's see if they'll reel back in our leader again. It's gonna take a toll though on these two. Having to push hard to catch back up. But I know these two can do it. So right now, our field is first place, A-Rotate, second, B. Kellison, third, J-Deca, fourth, D. Bodke, fifth, C. Prinsloo, sixth, Z. Stranovsky, seventh, April Regal, the only woman in the field tonight, doing a great job. Let's go back up front and take a look at our leader, A-Rotate, Canadian rider. A little over 7 miles complete tonight on this fast course. 16 minutes plus in, and we've already done 7 plus miles. Amazing. Great average speed. A-Rotate has opened up another 50-yard lead over second and third again. Fourth is about 3/10 behind. Fifth is about a half a mile back, along with sixth. Doing a great job. And April's a little bit further back because she got a late start off the line. Again, we appreciate you watching live coverage tonight on V Cycling News. The place to be for all these great RGT cycling events and races. Head over to social media. Like, subscribe, follow, and ring that bell. 7.5 complete for RGT up front in tonight's Northern Colorado crit race. Staying pretty steady in the 300 watt range again right now. Pushing hard, coming up on lap traffic. You just passed April. As well as some of the pacer bots. We've been in and out of that traffic, doing a great job. 11 miles to go for our front runner. Let's take a look again at second and third and see how they're doing. Jay Decca and B. Kellison working together again, still trying to reel back in the leader. Now they've condensed it to about 50 yards right now. They're going to have to work together to catch our leader like they did once before. There's RGT. About 100 yards back right now. Jay Decca in second. B. Kellison in third. D. Bodke in fourth. C. Prinsloo in, well, gone down to sixth right now, or fifth. Z. Stronowski in sixth. Fifth. C. Prinsloo in sixth. April in seventh. Sorry, the bots kind of take spaces on the leaderboard and gets things confusing. Let's go back up front with RGT. Go back and take a look at our only lady in tonight's race, April Regal, doing a great job putting out the wattage. Nice cadence, heart rate up there. High zone 2 for her. Pushing hard, racing hard. Great job. Back up front with our leader. Almost 10 miles left for our leader in this fast-paced race night on this flat 1.1 mile race course in Northern Colorado in Loveland. And you're watching live coverage here on V-Cycling News. You're watching our leader in tonight's NOCO crit race on the Colorado Thursday Series, RGT. Almost a tenth of a mile in front of second and third right now. So it's RGT, B. Kellison, J. Decca, D. Bodke, C. Prinsloo, Z. Stronowski, April Regal. Awesome racing tonight. And you're watching live on V-Cycling News. Let's go down our field and take a look at everybody real quick. See how everybody's doing. There's RGT, first place. B. Kellison in second, who now is by himself, trying to bridge the gap on his own. About 60 yards back from first place. Jay Decca in third, about 50 yards, 60 yards back from B. Kellison. D. Bodke doing a great job, about a half a mile back from Jay Decca third. C. Prinsloo, about 3/4 mile back. Right there with Z. Stronowski. All of our racers doing a great job tonight. Back up front with our leader. A-Rotate is pushing hard, mid 400 watts. Nice cadence, by the way, 90 plus. Pushing hard, heart rate out there in high zone 1, 169. Great racing. Caught a glimpse of B. Kellison back there, reeling in our first place leader, now down to 20 yards. B. Kellison's in the red zone on wattage, pushing hard, trying to catch him. Let's take a look as B. Kellison is closing fast on our first place leader, A-Rotate. A-Rotate is responding a little bit, hearing that noise from behind him. And B. Kellison's right up and right there with our first place, second place, A-Rotate. 600 watts right now. Wow, pushing hard. A little over 10 to third miles in. 9 to go for our first and second position. So right now it's A-Rotate, B. Kellison, J. Decca, D. Bodke, Z. Stranovsky, Steve Prinsloo, and April Regal. Great racing tonight live on Recycling News, Colorado Thursdays. Let's see if B. Kellison will try to pull away from A-Rotate, or A-Rotate will try to pull back away from B. Kellison. B. Kellison wearing his USA jersey as normal, looking good out there. US rider battling for first with that Canadian rider, A-Rotate. Both pushing hard, mid 300 watts right now. Almost 11 miles in now for our first two positions. A little over 8.5 to go. Jockeying back and forth for first place right now. I know B. Kellison's not going to let him go this time, I don't think. Going to stick right with him. Let's go back and take a look at third position right now. J. Decca doing a great job. 0.2 of a mile back from our first and second position, doing a great job. Working hard to catch them. Mid 300, well, 300 watts right now. Holding it pretty steady. Heart rate out there. Zone 1, 169. Let's take a look at fourth place. D. Bodke doing a great job tonight. Pushing hard. Get past these two bots here real quick. Back to Steve Prinsloo and Z. Stranovsky. Great racing. Back up front with A-Rotate and B. Kellison. Neither one wants to let go. Pushing hard right now. 11.5 in, 8 to go. Again, you're watching live coverage on V-Cycling News. B. Kellison taking a glance over his shoulder, looking back to see where A-Rotate is. B. Kellison's pushing hard. Both up in the red zone right now. Neither one's going to let each other get away, I can tell. They're pushing hard. Great racing up front, as well as through the whole pack. Almost 12 miles complete for these front two runners in tonight's Colorado Thursday Series NOCO Crit Race, Northern Colorado. A great little loop, 1.1 miles long, flat, fast course tonight. B. Kellison sitting on A. Rattay's wheel right now, taking advantage of the draft, saving some energy. And if you notice on the screen up where it's showing the wattage and the cadence and the heart rate, you see that little green word pop up when the rider we're following, which happens to be B. Kellison right now, is in the draft position. So they show how much your wattage he is actually saving in the draft. And on RGT cycling, very realistic. Fast race, good speed right now, 24 miles an hour on a slight incline on this very flat course. You can see they're coming up on April, the only woman in tonight's field. Doing a great job. Gonna let them pass nicely. Take a look at our third place rider, Jay Decca. Doing a great job holding his own back there. Still about 0.2 of a mile back from first and second, but not giving anything to fourth place D. Bodke. Still about 0.6 back from Jay Decca in third. Back up front, looks like A. Rattay is trying to make a flyer, but B. Kellison's in the red zone right there with him, saying, not tonight, not again, we're going to stay with you this time. And B. Kellison holds off that little flyer attempt by A. Rattay. You know those legs are hurting after that 500 watt plus push by both these racers up front. I think A. Rattay was testing the waters a little bit, trying to get his scenario down for how fast and how close to the finish line he wants to try to pull away. But again, B. Kellison's not having anything to do with that right now. Keeping him reeled in, right there on his wheel, taking advantage of that draft. Saving a little energy for his flyer attempt, I'm sure. B. Kellison pulling out front. In lap traffic right now. Will either of them take advantage of that? Doesn't look like it. Just staying together. A little more than 6 miles to go for these front two. Doing a great job tonight racing. Pushing hard. And you can see one of the pacer bots right there with them. And they're coming up and passing some of our recycling news bots that help us do the coverage out here for you all. A. Rattay trying again. B. Kellison in the red zone. Not letting him go. Great job, B. Kellison. Holding off that flyer attempt by A. Rattay. A little over 5.5 miles to go. Take a look at our second place rider right now. Our third, Jay Decca. Again, doing a great job tonight. Pushing hard. staying about 2/10, 3/10 back from our first two places, holding his own. Pretty comfortable in his third place right now. If he keeps this up, he will podium for sure tonight. Back up front with RGT and B. Kellison as they battle it out for first with a little over 5 miles to go. Swapping back and forth, taking advantage of the little draft, getting a little rest in there, saving a little energy for maybe a sprint or a flyer attempt as they try to get away from one another. I like how B. Kellison keeps looking back over his shoulder to see where RGT is. That's awesome. Keeping him in tow. Making sure he knows exactly where he is. Trying to figure out what his plan is for the finish of this race. Who's going to make a flyer attempt first? Trying to pull away to the finish line? Keep watching to find out. Oh, RGT in the red, pulling away. B. Kellison in the red, countering back, pulling him back in. Going to cut down that 20-yard quick lead that RGT had. Both are still in the red zone, pushing hard. Testing the waters right there at that start-finish line. Trying to see what kind of response B. Kellison had for RGT's attempt on that flyer right there at the finish line. And we've got about 6 laps to go, a little over 4 miles. That math doesn't add up. I don't know why the lap counter, about four laps, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's 1 lap behind. B. Kellison, RGT, Colorado Thursday Series, NOCO Crit Race, Northern Colorado. Fast 1.1 mile loop, 18 times around. These two are racing hard, and you're watching live on V-Cycling News. Great battle up front. Let's take a look at our third place rider and see how Jay Deck is doing. Looks like he's doing a great job, holding right around 300 watts, pretty steady. Steady on his cadence, heart rate up there a little bit higher than probably should be. 170. High zone 1, which you can tell he's working to keep the front two in tow. Let's go back up front. Let's take a look at our fourth place rider right now. D-Bodke doing a great job tonight, pushing hard. Very consistent tonight. Doing a great race. Keep an eye on the front runners. Side by side. A little over 3 miles to go. Go back and look at C. Prinsloo and Z. Sternovsky. All right there together with a group of bots. Great racing going on back up front. Let's take a look at our only woman in the field and see how she's doing tonight. Doing a great job, pushing hard. April's doing an awesome job. Got off the line late due to a technical issue, but on the bike racing, doing a great job. Let's see if her live rider display ever came up. Doesn't look like it. Well, we tried again. Back up front with RGT and B. Kellison. Less than 3 miles to go to the finish. In this fast-paced Colorado Thursday NOCO crit race tonight, live on V-Cycling News. B. Kellison jumping out. Trying to open up a lead on our second place. RGT, both in the red zone. B. Kellison up in upwards of 800 watts, pushing hard. Stepping up a 20-yard lead, but RGT is still in the red. Trying to pull him back in, 10 yards to go to catch him, doing a great job, and there he is. I think they're both testing the waters for the finish in a little over 2.5 miles. Seeing who's going to pull out and take the finish. It's going to be a very close finish tonight, I believe. Both these riders racing very, very hard. There they go around April. Neither one of them is going to give up, I guarantee. Both of them are going to push hard to the finish. We are going to have a very, very tight, fast finish tonight. A little over 2 miles to go. You're watching live coverage of this exciting race on V-Cycling News. Let's go ahead and real quick take a look at our field again before we come back up front for this great finish. We got J-Deck in third, D-Bodke in fourth, C. Prinsloo in fifth, Z. Sternovsky in sixth, and then back April in seventh. Back up front with our two leaders. A little over 1.9 miles to go for this exciting finish. And you're watching it live on V-Cycling News. Going to be a tight finish. These two are not going to give up. Hovering right around the 300 watt range right now. Probably both of them are resting just a tad for this sprint to the finish coming up. I wonder if anybody's going to test the other before we get a little bit closer. One more test and play, maybe. Playing the game right now with each other. Who's going to jump out front and who's going to respond? A little over a mile and a half to go to this finish. Not going to leave this tight race up front, definitely. Great racing, still hovering right around that 300 watt range. You can see RGT's heart rate has come down, doing a little recovery for this sprint finish. See what BK Ellison's is, about the same. They are working good together. Both of them are getting ready for this finish sprint. A little over a mile to go. Too tight to call, guarantee it. It's a coin toss tonight on who's going to pull it out here. When do you think they're going to go for the sprint? How close to the finish? Is anybody got to test the waters again? They just, one lap to go. They just crossed under that start finish where they played the ground before, trying to see if they could pull away. Waiting to the end. A mile to go now. Definitely going to be an exciting finish tonight of this Colorado Thursdays NOCO crit race. Loveland, Colorado, in northern Colorado. 8/10 to go. Looked like RGT was maybe going to take a flyer, but decided not to. Saw him come out of the saddle a little bit. Holding steady. Right around 300 watts, both of them right now. Heart rates are coming back up, 160s. Cadence is up. They can tell it's getting close. Wheel to wheel, side by side. Kind of playing with each other right now. Will they use this lap traffic to take advantage? BK Ellison in second right now in the draft. Is he going to use a slingshot to try to pull out a win over RGT? 4/10 to go. 4 yards separating as BK Ellison climbs right back up on RGT's wheel. Oh, BK Ellison in the red for a short period of time. I thought he was going to go. 3/10 to go. Who's going to do it? And they're going into the red real quick. Two tenths. There they are in the red. 800, 900 watts. Pushing hard. Wow. Oh, will BK Ellison catch him right there at the end? Yes. BK Ellison takes the win. Great job, BK Ellison. Congratulations, BK Ellison, first place, Colorado Thursdays. RGT in second. That was a great finish. J Deca in third, 2/10, 1/10 out right now. That was a great race for the first place. Congratulations to all of our racers tonight. 100 yards for J Deca, going to come in third, be on that podium. 20 yards, congratulations. And there's our podium. First place, BK Ellison pulled it out right at the end. RGT in second, J Deca in third. Let's go back to our fourth place rider right now. About a mile back is T. Bodke doing a great job tonight. That was an exciting finish. Closest one I've seen here recently. T. Bodke coming up on some lap riders. Steve Prenslow, Zisternowski. Just lapping them. That's our 5th and 6th place rider. And you're watching our 4th place rider a lap up on him. 7/10 to his finish. A little over a half mile for D. Bodke, and he will be our 4th place finisher tonight. Colorado Thursday Series NOCO Crit Race, Northern Colorado Crit Race. Fast race tonight. Looks like they averaged maybe 23 miles an hour over this course. Great racing. D. Bodke up in the 400 watt range right now. Pushing hard to the finish. Three tenths to go, 2/10 for D. Bodke. Gonna come across in 4th position. Two tenths to go for D. Bodke. Great race tonight. As always, here on Colorado Thursdays. Great job. 80 yards to go for D. Bodke, pushing hard to the finish, 400 plus watts. Still got his legs. Had a great finish, 4th place. Congratulations, D. Bodke. 5th and 6th right now, Steve Prinsloo and Z. Sternovsky. A little over a mile to go for both these racers. Great racing for 5th and 6th right now. Steve Prinsloo and Z. Sternovsky. Great racing tonight. Live coverage provided by V Cycling News of the Colorado Thursdays Series NOCO Crit Race tonight. Northern Colorado, Loveland, a 1.1 mile flat and very fast course. We want to thank all of our racers for coming out tonight and racing. And again, if you want to join in all this fun and race with these guys and gals, head over to rgtcycling.com, download the free app, sign up for free, hit the events tab, and look for Colorado Thursdays. And join up for next Thursday's race. A little over a half mile to go for our 5th and 6th place rider. Watching live coverage of the Colorado Thursday Series. Tonight's race, the NOCO Crit Race, live on V Cycling News. Watching our 5th and 6th place finishers, about 2/10 of a mile from the finish, Steve Prinsloo and Z. Sternovsky. And who's going to take 5th? Z Sternowski, congratulations, 5th. C. Prinsloo in 6th. Great job. Go back and find April back here through all the bots. There she is, doing a great job tonight. Very impressive racing by all of our racers tonight. Watching April Regal, about 2 miles from the finish, doing a great job tonight. Off to a late start due to a technical issue at the starting line, but she is going to finish strong, guarantee it. Pushing hard, doing an awesome effort tonight. Only woman in tonight's race. Great racing. Pushing hard to the finish. Doing a great job. Wattage is up there. Cadence is nice. Heart rate. High zone 2 for her. Pushing hard. A little over a mile and 4/10 left for April, doing a great effort. Not going to give up, pushing hard. Technical issues at the start. She got started about 2 minutes later than everyone else, but got on the bike and rode. Riding a great race tonight. Very proud of her. As well as all of the other racers. Easy for me to say, huh? Great racing tonight. Live coverage provided by V Cycling News of this Colorado Thursday series, the NOCO Crit Race tonight. Great course tonight. 1.1 mile flat loop. Very fast. Rode 18 times around it for a little over 19-mile ride tonight. April's on her last lap right now. Pushing hard, doing a great job. I want to congratulate her and all the other racers tonight for a great race. Always great racing in this series, Colorado Thursdays. Be sure to join us next Thursday for sure for another exciting race. And if you want to, head on over to rgtcycling.com, sign up for free, and download the app, jump on your bike, and join in on the racing fun. Would love to see more of us out here racing against all these great racers. April wants to see more women racers out here. Come on, girls. Show these boys what you're made of. 7 tenths left. A little over half mile left for April, doing an awesome job tonight. Here's April zooming past us on the race cam. Great racing views tonight of the race. Again, all provided by RGT Cycling. A great virtual cycling platform. Super realistic. Very great bike and race dynamics. And the one great thing about RGT Cycling is if you have a GPS track of one of your favorite roads, you can upload it to their Magic Roads function and ride the elevation course with computer-generated scenery. So you're actually riding the course up and down the actual course on RGT. Only limitation, 60-mile limit, 100 kilometers. And on the paid version, you can do all that. Great job. Great finish by April. We congratulate her. And let's congratulate our podium again. First place, B. Kellison. Second, A. Rattay. J. Decca in third. Congratulations to all these racers and all the racers that participated tonight in the Colorado Thursdays NOCO Crit Race. Join us next Thursday, right here, same place, for the next Colorado Thursday race. And join us Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, for the Northern California Race Series, the Tuesday Nighter. And be sure to check out the social media feeds. We will be doing a special event coverage this weekend, Sunday, starting at midnight, April 10th, U.S. time. And we will be covering the Ride for Yuri, a memorial ride in honor of the great ultracyclist Yuri Robic, who was killed in a training accident. And we do this every year on his birthday, April 10th. So come out and join us and watch live coverage of various rides that will be happening on the platforms and in real life, and discussions with some of his friends and co-racers. So have a great rest of the week. We'll see you next time. Thanks.